Good everyone, organized video. Today it's a premium series drive out in the SU-57 Halftrack. This is one of my favorite vehicles that I actually own, and I was really glad to pick it up a couple of years back. And to be brutally honest, I still think it's good today. For 550G, you get a half-track based platform with a decent gun. You just don't get any armor included, but it is a half-track. You can't exactly expect to be duking out with stuff like T-34, well, not T-34s, with Shermans and flipping M1 Abrams if you wanted to. So the SU-57 is a half-track that I have done a review on, and nowadays with Sweden spam and the fact that people just love to shoot the easiest kill nowadays, I don't think this vehicle's going to work as well now, but for the price, it's still very effective. You get a 57mm M1 cannon, which is actually quite unique to this vehicle. Found if there is one other vehicle, which is the Boarhound, which is about as rare as rocking horse shit. So this is really the only experience of the M1 cannon you're going to have, unless you include the British 6-pounder, because this is based off it. But otherwise, the 57mm cannon is a very respectable cannon. It's got good penetration, good long-range penetration, and easy ballistics. The ballistics on this gun are very easy to learn. Now, of course, I did tell you that I was going to show off the questionable decals, and well, here you go. If anyone can work out what this means, even though I'm fairly certain most people can, then congratulations, you have a dirty mind. And because the side of the half track is just so flat, I thought, well, if I'm gonna make a joke like this is the probably the only thing I'm gonna get away with. And sure enough, no one's really complained about it, and most people have laughed at it. If you don't like it, then well, I'm sorry, but I'm keeping it on. So I'm afraid you'll have to live with it. But otherwise, this vehicle is very mobile for what it is. It's got a decent horsepower to ton ratio. It's got a good top speed, although you won't be hitting that unless you're on a road. And off-road, it does tend to struggle a little bit. But we should at least have something to keep us in the battle, even if we lose the half track. Because as you can tell below, I haven't actually put a plane in because I couldn't be bothered. Let's go for that. We'll just pick a random lag. As you can tell in the lineup below, we've got a couple of vehicles which should be able to back us up pretty well, and we've got a plane if we need to. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. And of course, I do have my daily on the go, which would be nice to get done at the same time. So, let's jump into it. I haven't actually played this vehicle in an awful long time because, well, I don't really have a reason to. No one really requests it, and no one really wants like me to do a video on it. I mean, I've done a first drive on it, I've done a review, and this will be the third video I've done on this vehicle. And to be honest, I'm happy to do it. I really enjoy this thing. But of course, we're not always going to get what we want, and well, that's the thing. Like, I can't expect to not get strafed, and I can't expect to not have a bit of fun. But at the same time, for 550G, this thing's a steal. And in the sale, it'll be 275. What more could you want? Now, sure, you could go and get the T126, but the T126 isn't as unique, so to speak. This thing has a bit more character to it. Okay, so this map isn't great. I'd rather be on the other side because then I can camp up near A5, up near the church, or near the what appears to be like a courthouse or something, and then there's a church over here. Because there's normally a nice little camping spot you can go up here, and then there's the church, but we'll have to accept it. Yeah, this decal setup is unlike me. I don't tend to do things like this, but I thought I've got to make at least one dirty reference whilst I'm at it, and there you go. I'm fairly certain most people can work it out, except maybe the younger viewers. In which case, please do not put it what it means in the comments, because well, I don't want to have an angry Karen in my comment section. Unless someone's secretly a Karen and is just yeah, you get the gist. So the plan is we're going to try and park in the factory and see where the enemies come from. Because at the end of the day, we have no armor, we have a decent gun, I want to put that to work. Okay, reverse. So we do have a good reload and a very good crew on this vehicle. I didn't even check what BR it was. It is, looks like a 2.7. What the bollocks was that? I can hear something to the right. Let's try and move up. It's very quiet around here. And I don't like it. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay, you're dead. Why is it so quiet? Stick my nose out. I can pull it out of a junction. Since I'm going straight, don't need no indicator. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Get rid of that wall first. And I can maybe score a shot on him. Whoa, 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 whoa. To the left, to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Ward up this time. There you go. I don't get a bad feeling we're about to get flanked. Push left. Go. Come left. Get rid of him. And get rid of him. I can just about see him, so I'm going to go for a blind shot. That was good. Then aim again. Alright, the gun mantlet. I'm going to reverse back. Because if that heat round hits us, we are dead. What? A hull break? That's a 37mm gaijin. Gaijin's broken mechanics work perfect. In case you didn't notice, that was sarcasm. Gaijin, 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 when are you actually going to fix your fucking code? Ooh, 75mm caliber and higher will be able to hull break vehicles. Yeah, I've hull broken people with a 20mm. Like, come on. If you're going to advertise your code to actually do something, hello, actually do it properly? Oh dear. Well, I guess we'll just have to live with Gaijin's bullshit, because they clearly don't want me to play this thing, because I quite enjoy this thing. Oh no, 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 no. No you don't! Don't you try, you son of a bitch! No! You son of a bitch, trying that. Jeez, I just looked to my left and I see a fucking Stuka coming out of nowhere. Okay, looks like my team's not doing well around here. I have plenty of backups on this thing from when I played it. This guy just kept giving me backups for it. Okay.
park it up here, I should be able to get a shot on him.
He's looking for me. No, gun traverse. That was lucky. I'm gonna retreat to my little camping spot. Oh god, Stuka's coming back. No, 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 no. Run away! Run away! So that winch is good as a bonnet, or like a bumper. No! Brake! Now you can get kicked from the battlefield if you're not quick enough, but we're in a half track, we're pretty fast. Okay. Forgot to mention about the gun traverse, it only rotates about 45 to 50 degrees off the frontal portion of the vehicle. So that is a minor drawback. That's why I was unable to get the disabling shot on the transmission of the Stug. Just gonna go check my flank. Because I don't think we're alone. And we'll quickly spin round. Okay, we are clear. Good. I can now sit up here and just watch the team fail, because that's all they seem to want to do nowadays. Could I maybe get cheeky and stick it round the corner? Let's stick the gun round the corner, actually. No, I don't think I can. That is a truck with an anti-aircraft cannon. That was lucky. That's the shot I was looking for as well. Well, we might as well just sit back now. This team is completely dead. Turns out it was a 3-0 match, but not gonna make a huge difference. Let's be realistic here. This team is completely and utterly dead. Now, volumetric may not allow me to pull this shot off, but a 5.7cm round is not as big as you might think. And of course, he's coming back for that ungodly revenge kill, because that's what people seem to do nowadays. Yeah, there he is. Let's try it, cheeky little fucker. I need to move. I cannot sit here. We're losing crew members. Oh, that was close. That was close. We lost anyway. I'm glad I hit the brakes. Yeah, that's how weak the armor is. Not even shrapnel from long distance can be stopped. So don't expect an awful lot in terms of this thing's armor. Pretty alright match. I mean, we didn't have the best run, if I was to be brutally honest, but given the situation and the way the team was, that's the best you're gonna get, unfortunately. But yeah, the whole brake mechanic, as per usual, is still broken. So if that does trigger you, this isn't the vehicle for you. But if you just like vehicles like this, like half tracks with big guns on them, well, I say big, this is big for a half track. Then yeah, this thing will suit you. I mean, it's a great sniper as we've already seen, and with careful aim, its 57mm shell is very effective. But otherwise, this vehicle may not be for most players, but for my sort of play style where I can just sit back and relax, obviously as you saw there, we went to the camping spot, which was able to look into the enemy, well, keep an enemy spawn in check, and obviously we had that guy coming back with his Puma. But that's the thing. If you can get this thing into a good position, it's devastating. As long as I don't drop artillery on you, mind you. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the SU-57 Halftrack. The next vehicle in the premium series for tanks, I believe, yes, it's the T126. Probably keep the same lineup to be honest, but maybe do a couple of changes. But next up's the one of the best brawlers that you can get for your money, which is I think now 950 GE. I think this thing costs. I'll have to check, but I think this thing costs a bit more. No, it's 850 GE. I've remembered now, 850 GE. So, can this thing still hold its own, even with its new changes of rank 2? We'll have to see. But anyway, I'll let you all off, and I'll catch you all on the next one.